Hey guys, how you all doing today? So welcome back for yet again another new video. Now I apologize for the last few days. You see my work is really busy and it's very physically intensive, so I literally got home on Monday night. Instead of recording a video, I passed out on my couch, so that's what happened. But anyway, today I'm going to be showing you guys 10 different designs for vehicles in Minecraft, ranging from an absolutely incredible sailing boat to this sick digger that we have in front of us. Now, if you're into building vehicles, or maybe you want to improve on building vehicles, this can be a great way, to learn how things are done. Now, all of these designs were made by a fantastic builder on my server called Buildz, so shout out to him. I'll link his Twitter and PMC below, so you guys can go ahead and check him out. There's also going to be a download in the description, so if you guys want to download this project, check it out for yourself, and just tour around it, get some ideas, then you can also do that. Now, it's also important to mention that all of these projects were created in my texture pack, and once again, there's also going to be a link in the description to that. So let's get straight into things. So the first design that we have over here is this kind of like really cool digger. Now, what I really love about this is just the use of the rails, especially just to make it look really realistic, and all the different shapes and different types of blocks that he's used to pull this project together. As you can see, he's even used little details like player heads just to really kind of, make them little details stand out. So I'm guessing that's going to be like an upper kind of exhaust pipe. It's a really cool feature. You've then got two more player heads on the back acting as sort of like warning lights. And then of course, like I said, these were all made by Buildz. So now we're going to get into the second design. Now the second design is a kind of like traditional sort of like, I guess I could say like camper van, like slash small RV, and this is just so freaking sick. Now, a great thing about our pack is we have the Acacia feature. Now, this Acacia feature is available in a lot of modern packs nowadays. I know probably WOC use it, I imagine UTB probably use it as well, and we've been using it for quite a while on BCS as well. And what this means is you have your snow, and also you have the Acacia block and slabs and stairs to use, which means that you can use, all these different white textures together to really pull off one sleek looking shape. He's also used a little bit of world edit here to incorporate some doors, put them on the side, just to give it like a little bit of an extension from the side, as you can see, and give the build way more definition. I mean, could you imagine trying to make this window if you were just using blocks and adding this external detail? It would look so chunky and just pretty crap, if I'm honest. I also love how he's used mud flaps here as like the sort of trap doors. As you can see, the levers to make wing mirrors. I mean, this is all like a tips and tricks kind of video to give you guys some more ideas on how to build better vehicles in Minecraft. As you can see, he's also put a solar panel on top here with our rails. Really cool stuff. And a little lever right here as well to act as a sort of upper aerial. Now, moving on to the next project, what we have is, what is this, sort of like a pickup truck? Okay, this is a donk, apparently. He can't be bothered to make a monster truck, and this is kind of verging on the sort of monster truck kind of territory. It's almost like a lifted sort of pickup truck from what I can see at the moment. Really cool design. So as you can see, he's made the big wheels out of 4 stairs. Really cool there. The suspension, which is actually really clever on this build itself. He's used the rails once again on our pack, which just gives us such an advantage, as you can see, to make realistic suspension. You've then got this sort of middle chassis body through the bottom there, as you can see, made out of pistons. Wow, what is that block? Oh, so he's actually tilted the... I've never actually seen someone do that before. He's actually tilted the door sideways there to make like little kind of grill lights. That is so sick. And as you can see, you can sort of see like the engine, I imagine, poking through at the front right there. He's used glass rails at the front to sort of shape like a diagonal kind of glass front windscreen, which is really realistic once again. Like I keep saying in my videos, the BCS pack really does change the way that Minecraft works now. I mean, the amount of sick stuff that you can do with rails really does change the game and just open up so many new possibilities. So I thought I'd throw in this one because, I mean, there's so many people that love to build cities nowadays in Minecraft. Loads of people that like to do towns, and usually like on these big urbanized roads you have things like trucks, and this is probably one of the coolest trucks I've ever seen, and it has so much going on from it. So like as you can see at the front, he's used some glass panes right there to form a really cool sort of front grille design. You then have, I guess, the engine block behind it. The amazing thing about pistons, and this can only be done if you have World Edit, is if you try out the different IDs, like for example, this is on its own just 33, but if you put 33, say :5, and you keep going up the numbers, you can actually change all the different IDs for the block and come up with loads of different kind of shaped piston blocks. And once again, this just opens possibility for just so many more awesome designs. I also really love how he's done the exhaust here. So of course you've got the cobble on the side there, then you have the brand new block which we put in, which is the new kind of wood as the sort of upper exhaust tips. And just check this out for inspiration, holy crap. This is so smartly done. Once again, only doable through World Edit, like for example these signs. But honestly, I think most people should have World Edit nowadays. You can even get it for single player on PC. You might even be able to get it for Minecraft Pocket Edition. Not sure if that's a thing yet, but I'm pretty sure it actually is. So definitely a lot more people nowadays are getting their hands on World Edit. It's only sort of people on a console that still haven't got it, and I have no idea why Mojang haven't done something about that. Right here we added a really different kind of vehicle, and this is a famous vehicle from a very famous movie. It's from Batman, as you guys would have probably recognized. It came out in the first film, Batman Begins, and it's called the Tumbler. Now, this is such a unique and different shape that to actually pull off this vehicle is very difficult. I actually did a tutorial on this vehicle, and this is the camouflage one. This is like the army edition, not the one that he actually used in a film, but you know, the original kind of one, and it just looks absolutely incredible. This was originally designed to sort of like jump bridges, and it has like a big sort of jet engine mounted into the back of it. Really cool big wheels, and you can actually get inside this thing on the model that I made, I'm pretty sure. But just an absolutely sick looking vehicle. This is made possible by all the different little shapes he's included, from turned stairs to slabs, and as you can see, like I said, shape is really complicated. Now of course I felt like, since we're doing a top 10 vehicles thing here and we're trying to combine loads of different types of vehicles that you would get in Minecraft, we should, and we may as well, include a train. So Dubsy actually built this really cool freight train on the server, and it just had so many cool, just awesome little details, as you can see right here, and everything is just so well done. So I'm just going to tour around this to kind of show you guys all the cool details that he's included. So maybe, you know, if you come across to building a train, you might get some ideas, some inspiration on how you can do it yourself. Even like, just look at this attention to detail right here. You've got flipped levers, once again only doable through World Edit, I'm pretty sure. And then you've got player heads on top right there to act as the sort of like warning lights. Absolutely incredible. I think one of the best features of this train design is actually the wheels. And I mean, look at how this is built up. So it's built up from what is this block? Bedrock. You've got bedrock right here, then you've got the hoppers attaching onto the bedrock, and then I'm pretty sure you've got some like cobblestone walls linking them together in the middle. The design is very complicated and very well thought out, and it just looks so goddamn realistic. You just check this out, absolutely amazing. Then over here we got something a little bit more simple. Well, I say that because it's smaller, but the design itself is actually pretty complex. I mean, check this out. We've got a tractor right here. It's a more kind of simple build out of all of the ones that we've got here today, but by Dubsy's means, not simple at all. You've got a really cool kind of unique shape. Like I said, that acacia block, how it merges in with the snow, really does allow you to do a lot more, because you have so many blocks that are white, and you know, you've got stairs, slabs, blocks, and you can even mix the snow in with it, which just allows you to create all these awesome realistic looking shapes, as you can see. Once again, the use of World Edit on the top here to make this roof really does help. But saying that now, oh no, you would need World Edit to do that because it's resting on glass. But a very important tip to make is you don't actually, I think you can put snow on barrier blocks. I might be wrong, but there's a possibility you can do that. If not, you can still put loads of different blocks on barrier blocks, which is a fully transparent block. So that's actually allowing you guys to do it, just to do a lot more in Minecraft on single player. So we have this school bus now. as the final project, and I'm actually thinking of doing this as an upcoming tutorial. So if you guys want to see that happen, let me know. It's a really cool build. Once again, only doable with the possibility of world edit. And this really takes world edit to the next level. Now, not long ago, a very clever guy called Buildz came up with the idea to retexture doors, to use them as kind of like wall features, as different, like basically transform the door block that no one really uses anymore and convert it into a new usable texture. And he did that by bringing out the white acacia doors. Well, what we've done on BCS is we took that to the next level by including a mixture of different door designs, as you can see. And what Dubsy's done here, once again, with the use of world edit, he's chopped these doors in half, and he's actually made probably the most realistic looking school bus I've ever seen in Minecraft. Just a really sick design. The use of doors here is just absolutely game changing, as you can see. And the cool thing about this build is you can also get inside. As you can see, it's quite simple. You've got the sort of round steering wheel. I guess this would be the sort of gear stick, and then you've got loads of the different seats right here. An emergency door, I guess, if you know this thing is in a really bad crash and they need to get you out. So that's showing you guys the school bus. We're now going to move on to something absolutely freaking crazy, and I'm also thinking of doing a tutorial on this. This design is just absolutely mad. So as you guys probably guessed, this is a private helicopter. Just the shape of this thing absolutely blows me away because it looks so goddamn realistic, and just the attention to detail is also pretty damn beautiful, as you can see. Like, you've got an upside down sort of pressed out piston right there, you've got a slab on top, then it's got these layers of trapdoors around, and then he's even designed the sort of propellers out of carpet right here, which just looks absolutely phenomenal. Once again, guys, I'm trying to teach you a few things about building vehicles here in Minecraft from probably our best vehicle builder on the server, Dubzy. And the use of doors right here, the use of rails, like I said, absolutely game changing. And this video is just showing you what you can do with our pack now in Minecraft. It is really transforming the game. Even the propeller at the back here, what he's done is he's used a snow rail right there, but he's used a different ID to turn it into a black rail. And you've got the sort of middle, I don't know, what would you call this? I guess this would be like the sort of like motor part which spins around the blade. And he's done this also out of a world edit piston, which just looks really cool. And I think the smartest part about this is also the back sort of like, I guess I could call it the propeller case design. I really don't know what's the right sort of terminology for that. But the thing that holds the sort of motor at the back of the helicopter, just the shape of that with the combination of slabs and stairs and blocks is just absolutely incredible as well. Once again, a really cool feature about this build is the fact you can actually come inside it. I don't think he's designed the cockpit yet. This is just sort of like, oh no, he has. This is a sort of prototype design. So if we actually go inside here, you can see it. So this is the cockpit. You've got the sort of upper lever, the two front ones here, and the Goose Clan symbol at the back as well. So that's really cool. Now, getting into our final design today, we have a sailing boat, and this also includes some amazing designs. There's a lot to be learned from this build as well, and it's really cleverly thought out. So as you can see, he's put some panes here, but he hasn't actually attached them to other panes. Now, making diagonal shapes in Minecraft has always been tricky because at the end of the day, we're building with blocks here. You know, everything's going to look a little bit square. So what he's done here is he's actually left the panes separated to build these kind of, I guess it would be like the ropes. And just look at how cleverly that's done. And he's also made the sail here out of glass panes. And the shape of this is just absolutely incredible. It must have taken him ages to come up with this. Just looks amazing. And once again, this is the shape of the sailboat. So you can see the sort of main hull of the boat right here. He's then got some really cool sort of rudder designs. I guess this is the engine right here. It's probably super realistic knowing Dubzy. And then you've got this middle sort of bottom section. I'm not quite sure what this is called, but once again, this is to keep the boat sort of, I guess, like stable when it's out at sea and the weather gets a little bit rough. This might be based on a real life boat, I'm not entirely sure. Dubs, please let us know in the comment section if it is, but the design is just absolutely incredible. As you can see, you've got the anchor there. I guess these could be possibly like, for example, if you get water on deck, these could be like the drainage thingies that let the water run out. That's just really cool. And Dubs really does go to the attention of detail to include everything realistically. As you can see, this is a truly amazing design. You've got the back sort of section of the boat here where you would sit down and sort of pilot the boat, the main control panel. Once again, welded it, making that possible. I guess these are some sort of like smaller details right here. These could actually be the things that, you know, like where you throw your rope over to say like a dock and they tie it up to keep your boat still. These could be the sort of like the holdy thingies on the boat side to sort of keep it secure. And it looks like we can also go inside this one. So the interior is incredibly compact, but Dubs has done a fantastic job of filling it. Once again, the rails right here allow you to have them diagonal sort of glass skylights, which just look really, really sick. Looks like you sort of got like a small office area here. Oh, these are what these are. So these are sort of like really sort of small like cabin windows. That is really cool. And then you have like a very small sort of kitchen right here with a working fireplace. And then as we get to the front of the ship, you have a toilet. And I think that's it for the design. So hopefully you guys have found some inspiration in this video, a little bit to teach you about, you know, how to build vehicles in Minecraft and some ideas to go with it. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more, smash a like down below. Check Dubs out on PMC. He's made so many cool, awesome vehicles on PMC, so please do go check him out. I'm sure if you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy some of his other work. And if you guys want to come on the server and check out some of our vehicles on here, the IP is play.buildzcreative.com, and we support all versions from 1.9 up to the very latest version of Minecraft. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.